A dog owner was home alone when something truly unsettling was captured on camera. YouTuber Hoopla22 had recently uploaded a video that, at first glance, appears to be your typical home intruder caught on camera scenario. But as the footage unfolds, it becomes clear. This isn't a break-in. It's something far stranger. In the description, Hoopla writes, "I thought my buddy Derek was pulling one of his usual pranks, so I hit record, hoping to catch him in the act. I was in the bathroom when it started. Naila, my dog, began barking like crazy. That's what made me think Derek had snuck in, but I was dead wrong." He goes on to say that Naila hasn't been the same since that night. Her body still trembles with fear, and now both of them are staying at his parents' house.
Nala! 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 Nala? Derek? Nala, come on out. Nala, come on out, seriously. Derek? Nala, where'd you go, princess? Nala?
Baby! No! What's wrong, Angel? Who do I love? Who do I love, pretty girl? Okay.
That is so weird. I've never seen her that scared. Never seen her get that scared. Derek? Derek, that you? Nala. Nala. Come on, we're going. Nala, we're leaving, let's go. Come on, baby.
The footage begins with Hoopla discovering Nala hiding in a bedroom, clearly terrified. As he checks on her, a sudden noise comes from the kitchen, sharp enough to send a chill down his spine. Still believing it could be Derek, he urgently tries to get Nayla to leave the room with him. But then, it happens. The bedroom door slams shut on its own. At that moment, Hoopla realizes this isn't a prank. And it isn't an intruder either. It's something else, something unseen. Hoopla now believes that whatever happened that night was paranormal in nature. And after watching the footage, you might be inclined to agree. So, what do you think? Was this a genuine haunting that left Nayla shaken and her owner searching for answers? Or is there a more logical explanation hiding just out of view? What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. We just crossed an incredible milestone, 50,000 subscribers. But now it's time to set our sights even higher. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. In another eerie encounter, a motorcyclist was cruising through the hills when he stumbled upon an old abandoned house sitting at the top. Drawn by curiosity and a growing sense of unease, he decided to check it out. But what happened next was completely unexpected and terrifying. This is what he caught on camera.
Dude, this is f***ing terrifying. Oh my god, look at the size of this bedroom. Holy shit, this is scary. Dude, this is how horror movies start. Oh my god, it's so dark in these rooms. Dude. Ooh. Fucking heebie-jeebies, dude. Dude, that dark room. I kept feeling something was gonna jump out at me. What's down here? Hello? Hello? Sleep, goat, horse, dog, pig, snake. Gay, sheep, goat, horse, dog, pig, snake, bird, hermaphrodite. Oh man, this is... Dude, I think I hear somebody. I think I hear something.
Clearly shaken, the motorcyclist doesn't stick around. He leaves the property immediately, too spooked to continue exploring. Many viewers believe that whatever was thrown inside the house couldn't have been caused by the wind or animals. Some claim it was the work of a poltergeist. The overall vibe of the place only adds to the fear. However, others suggest it could have been a person, perhaps someone homeless, using the house as shelter. Whatever the case may be, the encounter is undeniably chilling. So far, the motorcyclist hasn't returned to the house, and no one knows if he ever plans to. Reddit user NoTell was house-sitting for his aunt when something truly unsettling was caught on camera. He posted online saying, "Tell me I'm not the only one who sees it. I'm house sitting for my aunt while she's out of town, and I'm seriously freaking out right now. Here's what he recorded.
If I'm seeing shit or tripping, but check this out. So this is my aunt's son's room, right? There's no one in here. Right? Nothing. Closet. Nothing. Got a nanny camera in here. Alright, now tell me, right on the monitor here, tell me that doesn't look like someone standing in the room. Like, I've checked, like, went back and forth 3 times, and So, okay. Nothing, right? Like, what the
Next to a toy dinosaur sitting on the desk, a shadowy figure resembling a small child can be seen standing motionless. At first glance, it could be mistaken for a random shadow. But if you look closely, the dark figure actually obstructs the view of the orange toy and partially blocks the desk itself, indicating that it's not just a shadow, but something solid. Disturbed but curious, Notel continues recording. Then, this happens.
I do not want to go back in there. You have an idea? Put this, like, right here. And put this right here. Alright. Okay, I saw a ball in the other room. I'm gonna go grab it. Okay. Make sure it's clear. Alright, let's see how this goes. Okay, alright. There is definitely something in there. I
Insert clip of something disturbing happening, e.g., movement, a noise, etc. Shaken, Notel throws a ball into the room to confirm the camera feed is live, not a recording. When he sees it react in real time, panic sets in. He immediately flees the room. It's worth noting that the nanny cam he was using doesn't have recording capabilities. What we're seeing is live footage. As of now, there's been no update from Notel about what happened next. But many viewers are convinced something paranormal is going on. What do you think? A man named Diego had been living alone for months, but something in his home felt off. Subtle, unexplained disturbances had started small, misplaced objects, faint whispers at night, fleeting shadows in his periphery. At first, he chalked it up to stress, but deep down, he knew something was wrong. One night, well past midnight, Diego was jolted awake by a sharp noise echoing from downstairs. Half asleep and on edge, he turned to his side and saw his cat curled up peacefully beside him on the bed. That's when a chilling thought struck him. If his cat is here, then what made that noise down there?
Ese no es mi gato. Mi gato está ahí arriba.
Gripping his cat tightly, Diego crept out of bed and cautiously descended the staircase. But when he reached the bottom, he froze. There, at the foot of the hallway, was another cat. Identical. Motionless. Watching him. Panic surged through his veins. He bolted back upstairs, slammed the bedroom door shut, and locked it behind him. Holding the real cat against his chest, he backed away, heart pounding, as something else now roamed freely in his home, something that had taken a familiar shape. Then, the nightmare escalated. Heavy footsteps began pacing just beyond the door, followed by deep, guttural wails, distorted sounds that echoed through the hallway like cries of pain, or a twisted invitation. The pacing continued for what felt like hours. Diego sat frozen, breath shallow, as the creature circled outside, just waiting. Then, just as suddenly as it began, silence. When the sun finally began to rise and courage slowly returned, Diego unlocked the door and stepped out. The house was wrecked, furniture overturned, shelves emptied, claw marks on the walls. Something had been there, and whatever it wanted to be seen. It wanted him to know he was not alone. So what is truly happening inside Diego's home? Is he the target of a malevolent entity, something that can mimic the living? Or is this all part of an elaborate illusion, a trick of the mind? That's for you to decide. A woman named Lauren Combs lives alone in a remote house, far from neighbors and surrounded by silence. Ever since moving in, she's been plagued by a persistent, unshakable feeling. Something isn't right. Something is haunting her. Lauren has tried to dismiss the eerie sensations, but it's become harder and harder to ignore. Her dog, Luna, often reacts to things that Lauren herself can't see. But the most unsettling moment by far was captured on video just recently. It's close to midnight. Lauren is sitting in her living room when something unexpected happens. In her own words, ignoring it is out of the question now. I'm going to document what I can and reach out for help. The footage begins. An object suddenly falls on its own. Moments later, the doorbell rings. Lauren checks the security footage outside, but no one is there. Some viewers believe she made a mistake by opening the door. According to them, whatever had been ringing the bell may now be inside, and the next incident seems to support that theory. At 3 a.m., the atmosphere in the house changes. A strange, distorted voice is faintly heard saying something chilling.
You 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again.
A brave and accurate decision.
Yes, my captain. Yes.
Yeah, holy captain, your horticulture is harvestable.
Ah, good. Come on, thank you. Fine.
Hurry happily, and Hank is hungry.
Then, without warning, Lauren's hair is yanked from behind. Her first thought was that her cat might have done it. But when she looked around, the cat was nowhere to be found. Understandably shaken, Lauren now finds herself living in fear. The activity in her home seems to be escalating, and so far, she hasn't been able to find anyone who can offer real help. So, what do you think? Is Lauren truly being haunted by something paranormal? Or could there be another explanation? For years now, a man named Josh has been meticulously documenting the disturbing paranormal activity tormenting his home. Determined to gather undeniable proof, he set up surveillance cameras throughout the property, capturing footage of the strange and unexplained. It started subtly, furniture shifting on its own in the dead of night, and shadowy figures gliding silently across the walls. But then, Josh caught something that confirmed his worst fears. Late one night, in the pitch-black stillness of his basement, the presence revealed itself. One by one, objects began to topple over without any visible cause. A small tree fell first, then a doll, and finally a heavy potted plant. There was no wind, no vibration, no explanation. Then, the atmosphere changed. Glowing orbs began to drift slowly through the room. Weeks later, the activity escalated. Josh nearly fell from his chair after hearing what one of his kitchen cameras had captured. The room was completely empty, no movement, no sound, until a chilling laugh echoed through the space. It was soft, feminine, and deeply unsettling. Josh had been alone in the house when it was recorded. Covered in goosebumps, he tried to rationalize it, but what happened next shattered any lingering doubts. Heavy footsteps echoed from the basement, loud, measured, unmistakably human. The sound reverberated as though someone, or something, was walking slowly through the room. Josh replayed the clip over and over. Then, he heard it again. That voice. Outside his bathroom, the camera picked up a low, raspy whisper, muffled but speaking full sentences directly into the microphone. Though the words were unclear, the tone was menacing, paralyzing. It was enough to send a chill down his spine. Josh thought he had seen the worst of it. He was wrong. At around 8 p.m. one evening, the kitchen camera captured a truly horrifying moment. A dark, shadowy figure walked calmly across the room. Its form was unmistakably human, yet impossible to identify. Moments later, a sudden flash of light drifted past the cabinets, almost as if something unseen was following it. Josh watched the footage in stunned silence. Whatever was in his home, it was no longer content staying in the shadows. And now, he wasn't sure if living there was safe anymore.